This is the largest place we have ever investigated. What started as a tuberculosis sanatorium grew over 100 years into a modern hospital. Since its closure, the spirits of its past are said to linger and their voices resonate from within these walls. With less than a handful of investigations having been done here, we will be one of the few teams to explore the massive complex, and the first to film inside. Although we were given permission to film, we cannot disclose the location, so we will call it the Abandoned Hospital.
My name is David Glidden. I'm the founder of 4 State Paranormal and the creator of Haunting History. My team and I decided to put this show together because as a collective we have a deep appreciation for the history. A lot of these places are in our backyards. People don't realize they're there, and this is just a platform for us to kind of put that out there to give people some knowledge of their local history. It just so happens that the paranormal and the history go hand in hand, and some of these places tend to have paranormal activity. So it definitely gives us another element to what we do.
My name is John Long. I'm the tech guy for Haunting History. I build most of our equipment, and I've been investigating for probably 10, 12 years. Well, my initial thought on the hospital after our walkthrough, I was like, man, is this place big? Like, holy crap, how are we gonna get this all done in one day?
The original part of the hospital was built in 1906, and throughout the last century, more sections were added on. As the area grew, more people would seek treatment at this facility.
With all the sadness, with the deaths from the diseases, from heart failures to lung disease to other stuff, how sad it had to be in this hospital.
As tuberculosis swept through the nation, sanatoriums were set up to fight the pandemic. Tuberculosis, also known as consumption, is a bacteria that attacks the lungs and damages other parts of the body. Deaths from consumption had peaked in the 19th century and early 20th century, sparking facilities to be built widespread. Many who sought treatment never made it home. A story from a patient of this hospital detailed the anguish and loneliness that many went through, as she did herself. In one letter to her sister, she wrote the following:
Be glad to hear from me at all now, for I have been feeling terrible bad. I guess I worry too much and get too lonesome, but I sure am tired of this place. Sometimes I wish it was all over. Your sis isn't going to be here long. She's going down too fast. I have been feeling awful, sis. I sure wish you could come see me. It is awful here by myself.
Her sister wrote back, telling her that they were coming to get her, but it was too late. 2 days before she had received the letter, she had passed away.
Tonight, during the investigation, I'm going to put my bionic ear that I built with a digital recorder attached to it, and we're going to put it up on one of the floors tonight when we're not up there to see if we catch any voices or anybody moving around up there.
My name is Matthew Lampy, and I've been investigating the paranormal now for about 10 years, and David has graciously asked me to come along and investigate this place with a lot of history.
We had also invited our friend Jason Kupsik from Strange Paranormal and the Ectoplasm Show to help us explore this massive complex. To start the night off, we placed Jason by himself in an area where people experienced childlike activity. You can see the live streamed video on our YouTube channel with the video called Hospital Live. After his session, we then placed Matthew in a separate building to be alone. This building housed African American men who were suffering from tuberculosis. While we were getting him situated, activity seemed to have picked up.
This place, but
Where do you live?
I don't know. I don't know how long I had it on the live, but
Did you hear that?
did you whistle? It wasn't a whistle, it was almost like a this place, but
Where do you live?
I don't know. I don't know how long I had it on the live, but
Did you hear that?
this place, but
Where do you live?
I don't know. I don't know how long I had it on the live, but
Did you hear that?
is there somebody here?
Matt, where are you? Where's the basement at? Did you hear like a woo woo kind of sound? Yeah, wasn't that you? No. That wasn't you guys?
No.
You got me fucking with me. I would be asking you if it was me.
With Matt all set up, the rest of us went to explore the hospital.
You want to do a burst DVP session in here? See if you catch anything?
Sure.
You want to set your recorder in here, John?
Yeah.
Holy crap, this is like...
It's dead. There's no sound.
Imagine doing your podcast from this.
Yeah.
I want this for my studio. Do voiceovers and shit in here.
Yeah.
Holy crap, this is awesome. I can't state how awesome this is because it's too awesome. There's a device on the floor over there. If anybody could hear our voice, if you can come in here, you can say your name into that device. It'd be awesome. It's got red lights on it.
Is there anything you want to tell anybody? We can pass it on.
Come in, Matthew. You there?
Time flew by, and as we tried to check on Matt, we found that the walkies were not communicating.
I'm not getting him at all. David for Matthew, are you there? Not getting him. Is there anybody here? Is there anybody here? That was down there. Hello?
It was in the wall right here. I mean, it could be just because we walked over here.
Yeah, this is where they did surgeries, and the ceiling used to not be in here. And there's a railing that goes around where, like the college, they would bring their students in here and they'd watch them do surgeries. And this was a teaching hospital, so I'd say let's do a session in here. Because how many people might have died in here during surgery? John, you want to lead us off?
I can. We're in the surgery ward where they used to look through the ceiling when they were operating on people, I guess so they could learn the procedures.
What the fuck?
Was that you?
No, that was back behind me.
Like it was something scraping on the floor?
I don't know, I couldn't tell.
I guess so they could learn the procedures. I guess so they could learn the procedures.
It's dark where we're at. If you could hear our voice, we'd appreciate it if you could come to it. That heals?
What?
Maybe.
That sounds like high heels or
Kind of.
walking.
Might be that nurse.
My stomach. Nurse, we're down here. What is that flashing light?
Was that your flashlight, John?
No, I thought it came from back there.
Yeah, I mean, maybe it's from outside. That's the only thing I could think of. It wasn't me.
Wasn't lightning.
Oh, lightning, yeah.
Oh.
It's coming. Is there a nurse in the hall who can come and help us?
Here.
Yeah, I heard that out there.
We should probably find Matt.
That's all I was
15
gonna
minutes
say.
will be midnight.
Yeah, we should. So John and them are going up to the padded room on the 6th floor. We are going to stay down here. We're going to go to the old part of the hospital where the tuberculosis testing and everything was happening. So let us go. And I'm going to be placing some equipment along the way and letting it run. So guys, what I'm doing is I'm turning on this millimeter and I'm going to hit record. You may have seen me do this before. Temperature is settled. We are at about 54.30 on the milligauss. We're gonna hit record and now we're just gonna walk away and we'll come back later and we'll check to see if there's any spikes.
But this area, a lot of the people who worked here said that this area right here was haunted and they felt stuff while they were working out.
Okay, let's start back here because she told us that maybe it was you or somebody captured a stick figure on the chair.
Oh yeah.
And that covers everything.
Yeah.
So
That looks so cool.
cool beans.
After an hour in this room, we had no activity. So we walked the halls, stopping periodically to try to elicit any kind of response. It wasn't until an hour later, when heading back to base, that we captured this voice that appears to be saying a name.
Yeah, I don't think they've come down yet.
The storm rolled in and we were excited. With the additional charge in the atmosphere, we were hoping to see an increase in activity,
So we are now moving down towards the
Loading dock.
loading dock. I was going to say that. I was about to say that, John.
Oh, okay.
We're moving down to the loading dock, and this is an area where they were saying that people heard kids playing around down here. They were hearing this whenever it was that people were working down here at the time. Dude, that lightning and stuff is like really loud right out there.
That's because
It's
the wind
insane.
is gone.
It's insane. It is a downpouring.
Yeah.
Woo! Yeah. Coming down.
Once we got settled, we conducted a spirit box session. Problem was that we were unaware that the camera had somehow switched off.
So we just had the camera shut off. We got everything right?
I believe so.
Yeah, because I didn't have anything else out, like
I
tool-wise.
got my phone, the recorder, my light.
Okay.
You got all the meters and everything.
Yep.
You want to try in here?
Sure. This is the, oh yeah, this is the lobby, isn't it?
Yeah.
And this is right in front. This is a window I looked into, and I was like, oh, yeah, there's carpet and woodwork. Hey, is anybody here? Just looking to get a little help here. Try the Conjuring game over here. Claps.
Anyway, the recorder's on. This is John.
David.
We're in the lobby.
In this lobby, where there be TP for my bunghole.
We got any patients that are in the lobby waiting to get seen?
It's a lot of lightning, but I saw up here like shadow move across like where the light's coming in.
Huh.
Like it went from side to side. It wasn't like thunder. It wasn't like, you know, lightning flashing and there's something blocking it. There's something literally moved side to side from right to left. Did I just see you?
Can you make a noise for us? Knock on something, slam a door, move a cart, throw something on the floor?
I keep hearing sounds out there, but I don't know what's rain and what's not, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I think this being in here is limiting us on what we would hear out there. Because we're going to hear a bunch of stuff out there, but we don't know what it is.
If you want to move, we'll move.
I think it'd be better. We're not bad people. We're not lawyers.
We can tell you jokes.
Church was down here, right?
Yeah, I think so.
The old cathedral. Yep. Let's go in there.
Yeah.
You guys didn't go in there, did you? So nobody's been in there tonight. Maybe they come down for services. It smells like ions, like somebody ran the ion generator.
Yeah.
Might have a little charge to this room.
Well, if we got anybody in here, come on over here by this meter that says 7 or 5, 7,
57.8.
57.8. I like the 5, 7.
It's called the temperature.
Come over here and touch it, and the light, nice, pretty blue lights will come on.
I'm sure somebody probably still comes down here. This must have been a church whenever you were, when you arrived here, wasn't it? I have a way for you to try to communicate with us if you'd like to try. This device right here is going to be what you'll use. Right, I'm going to put it on the table. Can you come up here and speak to us using this device? Right there. Hello? Is there anything you want to tell us? Can you try that again? Please keep trying. My name is David. This right there is Jon. What's your name? There's a lot of people that don't think you exist. We're here to prove them wrong. We want to show people that you exist, that you were real. You had a name, you had a face. You had a family. You lived your life. We just need to know your name. Can you tell us your name, please? First and last. Please try really hard. Use this device.
Each time a voice would come through, it had a similar feminine tone. If it was the voice of a spirit, it would be the last that we would hear from it.
I say we call it.
Works for me. Time we get everything packed up and
Get over to the hotel, get a few hours of sleep, and be on our way. You guys have?
Fun.
It's quiet.
Yep.
Yeah, that's
Same for us. I did get your name on the spirit box real
Oh,
quick.
that's right, we did.
Max temperature 54.4. No max EMF. Nothing happened.
Between what few anomalies we captured and the lack of personal experiences, we cannot say with confidence that anyone or anything made contact. Our main obstacle was the sheer size of this location and that there were only 4 of us. We hope to return someday with more investigators to cover the expansive property. From the times of a tuberculosis pandemic to more modern care, the haunting history of this hospital can be seen and felt around every corner and in every room.